Welcome to the June 6th Commissioner meeting. We'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So it's an interesting day. 80 years since D-Day. It's interesting, I don't know if you've seen some of the coverage, but these people that assaulted those beaches are in the late 90s, 100, very few remaining. But it was interesting to hear some of their stories and how merciful it was for them to make it through, considering those that didn't. But you think about something like that and how just to listen to them, it was pretty amazing. Anyway, sorry for the diversion. We got a short agenda, so we'll hopefully, I know I've said that twice now, that's not the good thing.
Youngsters.
No. So we've approved the minutes from the May 16th meeting. I'll entertain a motion to that.
Motion to approve the minutes from May 16th.
I second that, and all those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Aye. We've approved the accounts payable vouchers as submitted.
Motion to approve accounts payable vouchers.
I second that. All those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Aye. And last, we've approved the payroll docket.
Motion to approve payroll docket.
I second that. All those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
All right, first on the docket is an appointment to the library, public library board member. I don't know, do you want to say anything, or do you want?
I would just tell you that this is Kathy's, this would be Kathy's second term.
Okay,
So it's a 4-year term, so she started in 2020.
that
She's
year.
willing to continue working. So
That's a good thing.
Super person.
Okay. I'm gonna take a
And
look.
also, we have a D-Day display at the library,
Oh.
just so you know.
Neat. Entertain a motion.
I make a motion to approve Kathy Crafton to the public library board member.
I second that. All those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Okay. Quick through. Mike, you wanna go?
Sure.
Closest to the front, oh, you're closest to the front side.
Bobby was back there working like a crazy man, so I don't know. Still playing catch up. Okay, there you go. Well, you guys won't believe it, but we got the 88 parking space identified. So
Excellent.
hopefully the bill's gone through and the guys did a great job. In fact, they even striped the lot completely there at 315 Jefferson building. They also did the soil water building. The ladies asked us to make their lines pretty, so we made their lines pretty.
Okay,
The painter was very cooperative, and I think if you've seen the 88 spots, they're well marked now. You got a nice sign to, I could get some signs. I could still get, some of the signs are a little rough, and I noticed one of the rumble, I call them rumble strips, where you go in the door, especially in the health department, like it needed some replacing. Both the edges were kind of roughed up, so we'll get that done. Things look good there. We were still waiting for feedback on our ADA transition plan from last year. Haven't gotten it yet. We've heard there is some feedback, but it's coming in drips and drabs. So as soon as I get something done, I'll let you guys know.
okay. And just updates based on changes at the state and stuff like that?
Yeah, there's a new coordinator at the state, and she's looking at thing with a different eye on the transition plan. So we're not really sure it's good news or bad news. So we'll see. But I think that the parking space will definitely be an issue. So hopefully that's resolved, and we'll wait till we get some feedback from the state and then send in the updates on what we've done so far with parking space.
Okay.
But if you got any feedback on the spaces, how they marked, let me know. I think you guys did a real good job. We're still interviewing for my open position. I think we should be finished by the end of this week. So I'll let you guys know once, you'll know as soon as I know. Okay. And
Maybe not quite as soon, but we'll know shortly thereafter.
And this weekend is the beginning of the Jefferson County Historical Society Garden Tour. So, that's a fundraiser for the Jefferson County Historical Society, with museums in downtown Madison, with that old railroad car as a caboose. So, but that should be a good fundraiser for them. Should have a good weekend for it, so crowds come out. And that's all I've got. If you guys have something for me, I think Josh has been very busy, but I think he'll be here. I don't know if he's gonna be here next time. So.
You updated with some emails. So.
Mhm. All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Support.
Brandon?
Start off, today's a year since Troy passed, so I'm gonna end by saying we miss him. Hopefully he's proud of what we've done so far. But as dispatch operations continue as normal, we've attended 2 fire department meetings, over in Empress Ridge. Our supervisor, Emily Kirchhoff, has been to CTO course the past couple of days. We're gonna be attending the cyber war games on June 13th, just to help, simulate cyber attack and how to respond to it. We've got a new employee starting on the 10th, on that for chugging along.
Good deal.
Thank you.
Trish was late, so I'll let you go. Just kidding.
Sneak past you. All right, first thing, I know I usually give you guys a heads up before I mention any bids or quotes. It's not a rush order, but I figured I'd go ahead and get it out there. So if you're happy with the number, we'd go ahead and get that awarded. And then I would give notice to proceed later, because there's a couple other projects finish up, just so the contractors would know. And if you want to digest those just a little bit longer, you can. It's on the gravel road conversion. I got a couple quotes from All Star Paving as well as Omera Contracting. I mixed things up just a little bit here, so you just have to kind of follow along with it. I got all the quotes on one paper, and I've got my totals written over here, because I didn't print out my spreadsheet that I had sitting in there, and I'm not gonna try to look it up. All Star Paving, I'd requested the possibility of a 3-inch base, which is like a 19 millimeter size. It's approximately 700 tons at $78.50 a ton. Their total is $54,950. Plus the stone shoulder, which would be $6,960, which would come in at $61,910. Then I'd also requested a 2-inch number 9 surface, which is just a little bit smaller in size and a little bit tighter aggregate. That is $90.75 per ton, for a total of $40,837.50.
I was waiting for it.
Same stone shoulder.
50 cents, come on now.
50 cents, that's right.
I wanna see 50 cents worth of rock, come on now.
There will be. And the stone shoulder would be the same at $6,960 for a total of $47,797.50. Omera's had a number 9. It'd be 3 inches of number 9 surface for $54,000 exactly. And then there's yes, and then the stone shoulder would be $5,550, no cents, for a total of $59,550. And I would recommend that we go ahead with Omera's at the $59,550, based on the dollars for the number 9 surface. With All Star at $90.75, Omera is quite a bit cheaper at $75 per ton.
It's the any further part?
Yes. Yes, that's a continuation where we put the Cold Central plant recycling last year, so it would tie into that. Finish that project up very nicely. Had we known that was gonna be the awarded project, we might have switched and used the Cold Central plant product somewhere else and then just done the whole thing with hot mix, but I didn't have a crystal ball.
Sure.
Very good road regardless,
Sure.
is the main outcome, so. And like I said, we can award that tonight, or you can wait. We can award it the next one.
Might as well, then.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll make a motion to award O'Mara the contract for $59,550 and no change.
I second that. Any other discussion? All those in favor signify by aye.
And just a quick update, I'll keep you on track. We're about 75% done with the mowing as far as making the first pass for this season. The dust control on the gravel roads has all been completed. And we completed a couple of bridge projects with the epoxy overlay on Bridge 95, which is on Lawrence Hill, and on Bridge 151, which is on East Prong Road. Still doing a lot of ditching and putting in a lot of culverts, hopefully getting ready for paving, chip seal, and all that good stuff for next year and completing some of these projects for this year. And that's the only update I've got unless you guys have any questions for me. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Yeah, those things, but.
Mhm.
So, me and Bobby met with Sarah and Pete, right?
Yep.
Pete with
Pete Peters.
RQAW, yeah. And we kind of went over just to get me an idea of what it would cost to really build some shelter. And we kind of, sat down, discussed it out. And this is what their proposal, if we go with them. I'm just giving it to y'all for review, since it was just given to me yesterday.
Sure.
Just to kind of go over, I don't know, let y'all look at it and see if this is the route we want to go, but it was kind of a scary figure with the same square foot that was in that design was about 1.5 million is what they're guessing it'll wind up being for construction. So I've got my thinking cap on how to come up with that money, but,
Well, we have some options, so,
Yeah,
but it's
yep.
good, it's good,
and, so that with this proposal, though, they're just wanting to get the schematics, the drawing, basically the beginning of this project is what they're wanting me to commit to.
sure, we'll have to talk about that too, so
Huh,
we'll have to talk about that too.
yeah. And I'm sorry I'm late, but
No, that's fine.
I was running the shelter by myself there at the end. One other girl was there, and so I had to wait for the closing to get here, to get jump and run. But it was worth it because the last 5 minutes, we adopted our senior dog that's been there for quite a while. He's 15 years old. Gentleman come in last minute and decided to adopt him. So it's great. It was worth being late. But shelter is, we're tagging right along. We're full, but 36 kittens. So if anybody needs a kitten.
Is the season.
Yeah. Come adopt.
Anything
You
else?
don't have any questions about that?
Well, we'll look over it. So,
Just follow up with. So.
No,
You missed your chance.
So. Animal shelter, so I've been looking around, there's actually several animal shelters either under construction or recently opened in Indiana. But they're mostly like Indianapolis, Fort Wayne, Lafayette, Danville, places that have.
Many,
Money,
well,
yeah.
and many animals, I'm
Yeah,
sure too.
so, but I have been, Green County's in the process, and they're of similar size to us. So I got a phone call into them to kind of talk to them, see how they went about coming up with their design. I know on their website, they've got where they worked with, I can't remember the name of that outfit. Anyway, a company that does like a needs assessment and comes up with some drawings, looks at what they got and what they need. So, waiting for a call back from them to kind of see, how that worked for them. How they're going about fundraising, and stuff like that. Hopefully I'll hear back soon. Also, all that along with all the other ready stuff, we gotta get going. They've all got other moving pieces going to, you know, with it too, like the sewer project, you know, we got, Cirque Seating involved in that. So, I just got an email a minute ago from Patty Jackson. I'll talk with her because they've got, I know they're doing an income survey and they've got other agencies involved there. So figuring out what to ask for and how much. Same way with the animal shelter. And so
I mean, I think,
a lot of moving pieces on those projects and we still got time, but we gotta, you know, we
sure,
start nailing some things down on what we're gonna ask for.
I think those are good pieces to include on
Yeah.
these proposals. And, that'll hopefully go into the process of what those projects are gonna get, so. Yeah, I mean, I know it's trying to hit a moving target at times,
Yeah.
but we do the best we can.
So that's really it. It's just a
Right.
lot of time.
And on that, I found out too that Salem, you know how they had the 600, it's like 679,000. But it was just an extension onto their shelter.
Okay.
And their kennels for their dogs are so small. I couldn't even lay down in the kennel and roll over myself. And the dogs were, I mean, it was like this wide, maybe 4 foot deep. It was scary.
Backing them in.
Yeah, and then I also went down to Jeffersonville to see their new one, and it cost them to renovate 1.5 million. And, I mean, it was nice, but it was still a lot, it felt smaller than our shelter now. And they spent 1.5 just to renovate it.
I can't remember which one I was looking at, maybe Lafayette or Fort Wayne. $18 million.
Green County.
Yeah.
I know.
It's just got lack of animal shelters, I guess, but it's just crazy amount of money.
Did, not the first and the second one,
Second.
yeah,
Yeah.
and kind of a off 37 back in there.
So anyway, that's all I got.
Okay.
So we'll catch up and.
Okay.
Some of those things. Anything for me?
I think so. Do you have anything?
No,
Anything? Anybody in the public have anything? Not that we're gonna break a record or anything. You get a short time in the loading. We'll have to go on for a little bit just so, yeah, sorry. Well, if no one has anything, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I will second that motion.
Oh, you're gonna make it, then I'll second.
Okay, I make the motion to adjourn.
Okay, I second it. All those in favor? Aye. Thank you for coming.